My brother shoved a thick envelope toward me over my kitchen island. Transfer the title, or we'll drag this to court. His words hit like ice, detached, businesslike, as if I were a stranger he was evicting, not his own sister. I glanced at Mom. She stared at the floor. Dad sat rigid beside them, fists clenched. This was happening in my loft apartment, the one I'd scraped together for after years of grinding, my savings for the deposit, my loan, my endless overtime shifts. And now they demanded I surrender it to my younger brother for his new beginning. I shook my head. Absolutely not. He reached for his portfolio. I reached for mine. How do you defend yourself when the people who raised you have already convicted you in their minds? Buckle up. This story's a roller coaster. If you've ever been the family scapegoat, smash that like button. You'll need to see the finish. Where are you tuning in from? And what's the time there right now? Tell me below, because what unfolded next flipped my world upside down. Let me rewind. I'm the eldest kid, but never the golden one. My brother got the shiny pickup truck for his 16th birthday, complete with ribbons. I got a pat on the back and a monthly transit pass. He had tuition fully covered, lavish campus life, trips to tropical beaches. I was told, you're resourceful, you'll manage. So I managed. Community college by day, waiting tables till closing by night, crashing in a cramped walk-up with leaky pipes. I hoarded every penny. My mentor at the restaurant, a tough lady named Marcia, once advised, document every expense like it's courtroom proof. Trust me, it'll save you someday. I followed her words without question. A decade later, I'd amassed $92,000. I purchased the loft, 2 bedrooms, soaring ceilings, panoramic city views on the 28th floor. Sole buyer, my signature everywhere, my closing costs. My family skipped the celebration. My brother jetted off on another luxury getaway and bragged online. I shared a simple pic of my new key fob. Dad's only response was a thumbs-up emoji. I pressed on promotions, side gigs, a fat folder in my drawer stuffed with statements, transfers, and receipts. I figured the struggle was behind me. I was dead wrong. A month ago, Dad texted, "Family brunch this Sunday?" I sensed trouble but went anyway. Their place smelled like fresh pancakes, too perfect. My brother and his fiancée were already seated. Small talk lasted until coffee, then Mom's tone shifted. "Honey, we need to discuss your place." I froze. "What about it?" Brother jumped in. "You're rattling around in that big loft by yourself. It's excessive." His fiancée rubbed her belly subtly. "We're expecting," she announced softly. I forced a grin. "That's wonderful." Mom's eyes welled up, the trap closing. "They need space for the baby. You could downsize to something cozier." The room spun. "You're seriously asking me to gift them my home?" Dad's voice boomed. "It's not charity, it's supporting each other." My brother added tearfully, "I always had to fight for scraps because of you." I pushed back my chair. "I earned it alone." "No way." Dad stormed out, muttering threats. Mom hissed as I left, "You'll be sorry you turned your back on blood." Days later, a registered mail package arrived. Fancy stationery from a law office. Inside, claims of a verbal family understanding, giving them rights to the property, plus accusations of undue enrichment. Pure fabrication, but stamped officially. That evening, my brother's fiancée vented on Facebook, grateful for real family support during tough times. The pile-on began, relatives, old friends, all echoing the narrative. My inbox exploded. I went silent. Then a voicemail from Dad. "I'm ashamed to have a daughter this heartless. Do right by your brother, or you're out of our lives forever." Doubt crept in as I gazed over the skyline. Was I the monster? Did loyalty trump everything I'd built? Then my eyes landed on the folder.
I dove in?
Closing docs, my name. Only $92,000 down from my solo account. Loan records, 48 months of payments, totaling $178,000, all from me. Zero family input. No hidden agreements, no trusts, nothing. But the real bombshell hid deeper. A routine background check I'd run for insurance revealed my brother's $82,000 in maxed-out cards and overdue bills. Another page, my parents' home equity line drawn $140,000 last year. Quick math, my loft's value around $750,000, mortgage balance $290,000, roughly $460,000 in equity. More than enough to wipe their slates clean. They weren't pleading for help. They were sinking and saw me as the bailout. I phoned my aunt, the one neutral voice left. She spilled, "Brother's business tanked a year ago. They're facing eviction. Parents borrowed heavy to float them. Now drowning too. The scheme? Pressure me to deed it over. Flip it quick. Pocket the proceeds." Fury turned to clarity. Next call, Elena Reyes, a shark in property disputes, ex-DA with a reputation for dismantling weak cases. She reviewed my evidence over coffee. Their position is smoke. Will crush any suit. Planned. Preemptive filing for clear title declaration. Stern warning letter outlining the proof. Hint at countersuit for malicious litigation and fees. Documents flew out that day. I archived a calm video timeline, just in case smears escalated. Radio silence from them. Then, frantic call from their lawyer. Urgent mediation to spare expenses. Neutral office, high-rise views. They filed in looking defeated. Elena laid out exhibits methodically. Solo purchase, payment trail, debt records. Motives crystal clear, she said coolly. Their counsel blanched. Brother muttered apologies through tears. Parents signed the withdrawal and release, no claims, no drama, forever. I walked out lighter. 8 months on. Parents downsized quietly, sold assets, stabilized without collapse. Brother relocated for a solid job. They're rebuilding privately. Contacts minimal, occasional cards, brief replies. I held the loft, refinanced cheaper, and launched a grant for hardworking students from nothing. Named it for Marcia. Boundaries aren't cruelty, they're oxygen. Your grind isn't their rescue fund. This is a dramatized tale. Not advice, consult pros. What about you? Ever drawn a line with family over finances or assets? Share below, I read them all. If this hit home, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.